Okay. I am live. Okay, let's see. Hopefully, I can see some chat. Last few times I haven't been able to see chat. So, kind of worried about that. I just want to make sure. Yay. All right. So, just got back from LCS. Got home from work. Got off of work. Stopped by my LCS. Ran a quick errand for my son. But at the LCS, yes. We were talking in chat. I forget where. Somebody was showing off one of their Donny Cates. I think it was on Instagram. Yeah, I think it's Regan. Yeah, Regan, my buddy Regan. He was talking about he had a picture of I guess him getting something signed by Donny Cates, and I told him, well, just waiting for Donny Cates to hit Dallas. Well, we just got the flyer, and we got a few. The first round of guests is supposed to be 2 more rounds with more guests coming, but it starts off with. Can you see it? We start off with Jim Lee. He's returning. Yes, Jim Lee. So I'm going to get another chance to meet him. Doug Mankey. I've met Doug Mankey before. I got most of my stuff signed by him, but he is really great. Last time he was here, he signed books and then charged for sketches. He did sketches, right there. So as you would sit at the table, the next person would come. He'd do a sketch for if you wanted to pay him and so on. But very cool. Long line, but very, very cool. Peter Tomasi, another person I have not met. Peter Tomasi, Detective Comics 1000. So this is in May, by the way, May 3rd through 5th. So I'll probably be there on the 5th, depending on when guests are announced to be there. But, yes, on the bottom, Donny Cates coming to Dallas. So, see, we started up, wait long enough. And I just can't wait to see who else is coming. So, suddenly, this show is amazing. It's going to be really, really good. They have lots of other cool, pop culture guests. The Back to the Future guys. What are you looking at, butthead? And I hope, I don't know. All right. There we go. Live chat. That's the difference. Okay. There we go. I say something. Let's see. Go to me. Yeah, there it goes. I don't know why it changed from one to the other. But anyway, as you're watching this. Also, on the list, featured comic guests, Ed McGuinness, credit for Avengers, James Tynion IV, another person I've been waiting to meet, Charles Soule, another person I've been waiting to meet, Patrick Gleason from Young Justice. So that's the one we just came out in January, right? They're on 2 or 3, but yeah, that's one to get signed right there. Steve Rude, Detective Comics. Matthew Rosenberg, Uncanny X-Men, with many more to be announced. So this is going to be a killer show. Very, very cool. I love when they do that. I wish they would have done that at the fan days last November. It was okay. There was really very few comic book people. So it was kind of Jay Lee. Jay Lee will be back. I've got several signed by Jay. So, yeah, I think I've got a couple left. He's actually signed one and went through it and then picked the first one up and signed it a second time. So I got one double signed by Jay Lee. But Jim Lee, I have some books from the last time he was here. And so now I have to start whittling down. I'd really like to know if you guys, I know Rican, at least, or whoever it was that was meeting. I'd love to know if you know what their pricing policy is. If you guys met these people, do they charge for signatures? Do they what do you call it? Do they have a limit? Will they sign 10? Will this person be free? Is it one free? Or anything like that? I'd love to know that so I can plan my trip. These are all people I have not met except for Doug Menke, and of course, I know what his thing is, or at least what he was last time he was here. Now we got to see how much tickets are. Tickets to this are usually more expensive, and this is downtown. Yeah, this is downtown, the convention center, the big place. So parking is a bugger. Yeah, parking downtown is pretty wild. But I think it's like $20 to park, which is not so bad. Not as bad as going to a Cowboys game. Parking was insane. Cost insane. It's like, really? Talk about price gouging. But anyway, well, no one's showing up. Well, it's the middle of the day, work day. Everyone's probably all at work. Not me. I work at night, and this is my tone said all alone. But oh yeah, I picked up my Wednesday 3. So there's my 3. So just so you know, I don't cheat. There's the Aquaman. Ooh, Aquaman with an armor. This is very cool. I can't wait to read this one. Joe Kubert School of comic, cartoon, and graphic art. Yeah, I thought it was cool. Been there, done that. And then what's the next one? Oh, yes. Batman, The Price, Part 3, Cold Case, as they called it in the beginning. Very cool. Looks like he's busting up the Batmobiles. No more lies. And the one everyone's making fun of, Hulk Wolverines. I want to see what this one is. Let's see. Hulk, Wolverine, Weapon H equals Hulk Wolverines. Come on, you know you love it. Great pack. Yeah. Let's see. Art looks nice. Looks pretty sweet. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, they're pushing this War of the Realms thing like crazy. That's all we're going to see for months now. War of the Realms, War of the Realms, War of the Realms. It's like, meh. I don't know. I'm not excited about it. Ooh, that's pretty vicious. Yeah. Oh, looks like it's going to be an interesting little read. Let's see what it's about when I get a chance. Joe Gilbert pushing that school on the DC mags and the Marvel mags. Powered by anyway. So Captain Marvel, Citizen Watches. I love. That's one thing when I studied when I was in school. I commercial art and advertising at the very beginning, and the first year of the commercial art is you're learning advertising. You're learning about layout and design, and you're learning about all the different pen and ink, different techniques with different materials, paint and ink and watercolor and all this stuff. Learning techniques, crosshatch and stipple, and so, and you're practicing and you're studying ads, and you're dissecting them. Oh, Comic Head 84. That's what I forgot. I knew I forgot something. I got to mail your thing today. I got it right here. I got to mail your deal out. So I knew there was something in my. I had to stop for my kid to drop a check off. He left in the car, but yes, I got to get you. I'm gonna do that when I get off of here. I'm going right to the post office. 2 minutes down the road. I swear. But yeah. Oh no, I want to get it to you because I don't want anything to happen to it. Oh, I can get this. Hold on, wait, right there. Don't move. La-di-da. La-di-da. I know the house is a mess, but that's because we're tearing stuff up because we're moving. There it is with the Al Milgram signature for you. That's it right there. That's yours. So I'll get this out. I think I got a box mailer right under here. But man, let me tell you, this month has been insane. So here I am in the middle of this, working every day, 12 plus hours a day. And then the wife says, "Oh, guess what? She has this whole plan. The kids and everything all have this plan. They want them. They got a huge house. They built a huge house. Oh yeah. I made sure I watched Al. I was talking to him as he was signing each one. So yeah, I told him this was a special one. So make it neat. So, but they decided they want us to move in there. We're going to take up the upstairs of the house. And so when the baby's born, at least we're there to, to help and if they need anything and so on. And we get to add my house to the rental properties. But yeah. So anyway, oh yeah. So like I said, I was studying advertising and ads, and I don't even remember why I was talking about that. But I like looking at the ads, especially of the old ads. And the farther back you go, I like dissecting the ads and the different styles and stuff they had. Some of them are hilarious. But when you start getting back into the 40s, 30s, 20s, it's just a whole different style. But it's from there. I was talking with Jeffrey Comic-Con. He was showing his Nintendo games, and I told him, "Oh, that's what I did. I was in video games for Mad Men show. I've seen it, but I wasn't like that. I mean, I was the artist, not the copywriter per se. So we would do in logos and but I enjoyed the show. My mother-in-law watches it now. She watches it all the time. But we were talking about ads and logos and the real subtleties of that. Just the first year. I mean, this was when you were doing. Then you branched out into what you wanted to do, and I knew what I wanted to do. I was an animator. I studied motion and anatomy and motion and that kind of stuff. That's what I loved. So I studied the Muybridge books, how humans zoomed, how animals moved, muscles and all that, bone structures and stuff like that to be an animator. And I was trained in cell animation, like the old style Disney. And that was my project for the year. Starting in year one, I had a storyboard and, hey, Perry Comics, what's up, my friend? I'm just kind of rattling on. I got off from work and was talking about the Dallas what do you call it? FanExpo, basically Dallas Comic-Con. And we were just talking with Regan about, he had a picture on his Instagram, I think, with him getting stuff signed by Donny Cates, and I was saying just waiting for Donny Cates to come to Dallas. Well, Jim Lee, Doug Mankey, Peter Tomasi, Donny Cates. heading to Dallas in May. So I was pretty stoked. I wanted to get online and kind of share that. But Jeffrey was talking about video games, his video games and Nintendos. And I told him I was in the video game business for almost 30 years. Started out as a special effects artist on a game called Harvester. I did a lot of the 3D building, and I did all the video processing and the combination of 3D and all that. Oh yeah, Jim freaking Lee. Well, he was here last time he was here. I missed him because I went on a Saturday and he was here on a Sunday only. And I could have gone on Sunday, but it was just insane. It would have been really hard. Plus parking again. It's incredibly expensive to park, and it would have been insane. So and we were there just to get the autographs for Capullo and Scott Snyder. And then we were there late after the thing closed because they just dragged these poor people around to panels and all this kind of crap. So yeah, it is a killer lineup. I'm pretty stoked about it. I just saw it. Like I said, couldn't wait to get home and jump on video. So, and I finally got an opportunity to do that. So we got at work they fired one guy. They caught him sleeping. He came in for overtime and they caught him sleeping. So they fired him without thinking there's no one to replace him. So the two of us that know how to do the job had to work basically split shifts every day, covering 12 hours each. So crazy. And I finally got a girl trained up so she could be left on her own. And but I got plenty of sleep and now, but I got to go to the post office. I'll get that ready for you. Anyway, we're moving. And where I'm moving to will have better internet, so I can get better stuff. And I make longer videos. I make videos on my phone and upload them with, do the processing and do some effects and put them into my templates that I created. And they work pretty decent. I think, I could do more work, but just a matter of time. But I could do longer videos. That's why I do them so short. Is because it takes forever to upload from here. That like the Wednesday 5 from yesterday, it's like a minute and a half, and each minute takes like an hour and 10 minutes to upload. So the longer it is, the longer it takes. Just insane. Anyway, I just wanted to get on and make that announcement and let you know, hey, I'm back. I'm gonna try and get onto my 411 and. I'm going to do some videos in advance. Yeah, I'm working on it. Like I said, I have to see. I'm going to see how long it takes to upload. But he's gotten much better internet. Yeah, they make the bucks. Like I said, the education we paid for is really paying off for him, and his wife is also highly educated. They both have really killer jobs, so they live in this beautiful big home that we're going to move into the upstairs of. His house is like 3 times the size of mine, and it just makes me so proud to know that the kids are doing right. You know what I mean? And they're young; they're not even 30 years old yet, and they've got real estate. They've got all kinds of income. He's a teacher, professor at the university he graduated from. He teaches at community colleges, and it's all kind of cool stuff. Yeah, now think that's an hour and 10 minutes per minute. So it took at least a little over 2 hours to upload that one little video. And the first time I tried, if it's a 5-minute video, it takes 7, 8 hours to upload. It's just insane. But I live in the boonies, living in the middle of nowhere. So, yeah, I want to do longer videos. And I could talk a little bit more about the books that I'm doing is, be a little bit cooler and add more effects and so on. And like Bill, you can tell it's funny. Doing that professionally, I did this professionally for so many years. You can always tell when somebody learns something new because it is everywhere. He puts the particle effects everywhere. It's just so funny. But Bill is Bill. He's sick. But yeah. Oh, I got all kinds of clothes. Do that. Oh, new from Mr. Miracle. Now that's some dumb thing. I like when he does these 5 undervalued comics and so on. So I like looking at those. What time is it? Oh, 11 o'clock. All right. I'm going to jump off here real quick. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I'm going to, I got to box this up and run to the post office for Comic Head and get him his package on the way, and then eat and get ready for bed, shower and get ready for bed. So, hey, peace, guys. Ciao. And remember, if your comics ain't signed, they're just naked. All right. Thanks for stopping by, Comic and Perry. It's been real and been nice, but it hasn't been real nice. Ciao.